The EOS 1DX is the flagship model in Canon's DSLR lineup, and it's been designed to appeal to professional photographers seeking the very best balance between speed, image quality and performance. We've put it through some demanding tests, so let's look at it in a bit more depth in this full review. Inheriting the speed characteristics from Canon's EOS 1D models and a full frame sensor as typically found in Canon's EOS 1DS DSLRs, the 1DX delivers an 18 megapixel resolution. With the sensor reflecting the same dimensions as 35mm film, the 1DX's focal length is equivalent to exactly 1 times the focal length of the lens, which means there's no crop factor to take into consideration when attaching Canon EF lenses. Inspecting our images revealed that colour is consistent throughout the ISO range, right up to 51,200, and it's only when you push beyond this point that saturation decreases ever so slightly. Working our way through the ISO range, from 100 to ISO 204,800 revealed a jaw-dropping ISO performance. It's only really when you push beyond ISO 6400 and to 12,800 that a fine-grained structure of noise starts to appear when viewing images very closely. Detail is just as impressive as the ISO performance. The sensor is capable of resolving high levels of detail right up to ISO 25,600. And when we subjected the 1DX to a variety of different lighting situations, we found the metering system produced excellent exposures that were neither underexposed nor overexposed. The 1DX's 61-point AF system is outstanding. The camera tracks fast-moving subjects very quickly in AI servo mode, and after experimenting with the 6 cases of subject tracking sensitivity, we identified that case 3, which instantly focuses on subjects entering AF points, was best for speedway and motorsports. The hit rate of pin-sharp results in a burst of images as a subject enters the frame at high speed is extremely high, and the zoom in and scroll approach to reviewing images is quick once you appreciate that the 2 buttons at the top right of the body no longer control this function. In terms of speed, the 1DX shoots very quickly indeed, and it's one of the fastest DSLRs currently available. We rattled out a breathtaking burst of 17 RAW and JPEG files at 12 frames per second. With the file format set to RAW only, 31 frames were shot at 12 frames per second before the buffer required a breather, which is a very commendable performance. As for the 1DX's screen, it's a sizable display for reviewing your images. Pin sharp and displaying bright colour, it's yet another area of the camera that can't be faulted. If we could pick a fault with anything, it would be the way images are star rated. In the hand, the camera feels every bit as solid as you'd expect for a pro DSLR. It's a weighty beast at just over 1.3 kilograms, and with weather sealing and a strong chassis, it feels like it will survive the most demanding conditions it's faced with. If we were to name our favourite feature, it would have to be the remoulded hand grip that improves handling and AF point selection when using the camera in the portrait orientation. Costing £5,299 body only, it's likely to exceed most people's budgets, but for the professionals it's aimed at, it's an exceptional performer and is a camera that many photographers will aspire to own.